All right, guys, we're going to do a project today. We're going to take a cheaply made carport by Allmetal. Came in a box, which is upside down right now. And it's a bolt together, cheap, very cheap. I think you buy them in auctions. I don't know where they're manufactured. My guess is China because they're so cheap. But I don't know. I can't attest to that. So anyways, we're going to put this thing together, and I made changes. I got a few things going already. It is a 20 by 30. So I got the runners, 30-foot runners, but I'm going to have to level those yet on this side and that side. The truss I have over here, and one of the first major changes that I made on the truss connections, because they come in pieces, was to get rid of all the bolt-on flimsy, and I welded. Everything is welded, and that's going to help to keep this thing stable. 7 trusses, basically 5 foot on center, not quite. These are the legs that gets the height. Those will bolt on, but I'm not going to weld those, at least not now. Temporarily, I'll bolt them on, probably add a weld to them later after I get everything lined. And I'm going to take 2 angle irons, one for each side where the legs join into the truss. And I made an error on these, so today we're going to go back to the shop and correct that error. And the error is, even though it says 20 by 30, it's not 20. Pardon me, it's not 30. It's 20, but it's not 30. So I had got the angle iron, which comes in a 20-foot section. And you can see here the weld to connect them. And I'm going to use this for a straight edge, just to keep, because these walls have to be, when these things are standing, and we'll see later, these things have to be perfectly straight, both sides. So I've got the angle iron on both sides, and then I'm going to have a 1" by 1/8 inch strip of metal on the very peak, and probably 10 feet away from the peak on each side. Maybe not 10 foot, maybe 6 feet, maybe 8 feet. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The mistake I made, since I assumed that these was 30 foot, I cut a piece of stock at 30 foot. I drilled holes every 5 foot, pre-drilled for the connection. Well, come to find out, my holes aren't lining up because it's actually not 30 foot. So I did a layout. Now I have to go back and re-drill these holes. And we're going to go to the shop because there's a machine in the shop there that just punches these holes. I don't have to drill them. So we're going to do that later. But basically, we're going to start off, and I don't have help until later, but I'm going to align these trusses and do a layout for the 3 1" strip metal, which are going to be connected to keep the frame at the proper distance, proper layout, before I put the sheeting on. One in the top, probably a little more than mid-span down, and same on the opposite side. So there'll be 3, and you'll see that as I put it together. So first of all, I'm going to get the transit out, and I have to make sure that that is square and that is level, because you want to start any foundation of any project, no matter what it is. And by the way, this is the first time I've worked on metal. I'm not a metal guy. I do a lot of stuff, but I'm basically a wood guy. So we're going to go with this and this. Don't look at my messy truck. Yeah. Oh, flip you around after my 2 cups of coffee, and don't get purple. If you get C4, purple sucks, man. It's like drinking cotton candy. It's disgusting. But I'm going to drink it anyway. Oh my gosh, it'll get me through the day. Oh, and the coffee cup, of course. Guys, I'm high energy. I got to keep the fuel going in. Probably not the healthiest thing for me, but hey, most things in life aren't healthy for you. Anyways, so I'm going to set up for my transit. I'm going to make measurements and all this stuff. I'm not going to bore you with the details. We'll do a short shot here and there, but okay, what I got going on here? Got the transit set, working just fine, and we're going to start basically in the middle here. I don't need a stick. It's not the way it's set up. I can just use this itself. So I'm coming up, basically, I'm just going to use it as my indicator, starting at the middle. It's pretty good. Let's just go out here. Looking good. Let's check the other end. Could go down a little bit, but you know, it's not that much to be really concerned about. So across that way, I'm really good. Across this way, it doesn't have to be level at the 20-foot section. Not necessary, it's a carport. But it should be level this way. I mean, it has to be within reason. I'll cross this way, within reason. And I think we'll find out, because I've already checked, it's only like maybe a ½ inch higher on this side than that, and that's not going to matter in this. So we're going to start in the middle here. So I actually can sit the reader right down on top of the plate itself. Perfect. 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 So these are lined up perfectly. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my tape. I'm going to measure to make sure I got from exterior to exterior, outside to outside, 20 foot, both ends. Then I'm going to square diagonally and make sure they're the same exactly, so I know I've got my right position. It's not twisted. And I'm going to put a stake in. As you can see the stake there. Got these stakes. I'm going to put one at each corner, and then I can sight down it and make sure it's straight. I also made a bunch more stakes, so we're good to go. So that's the next thing. Let's move on. 86 today, guys. Not bad for, what's it, 18th or 19th of October. Holy cow. I wish it was a little cooler out. You can see what I had to do with some of these legs in this kit. Some of these were way too big, and I had to grind them down with the grinder just to get them to fit. Mostly on the legs. Some of these worked okay, some of them didn't. So be prepared to grind if you have to. Oh, let's finish up. Now, since I actually had this constructed at one time, using the T connectors that they supply, you can see how they did it. And that's what I had to get rid of. Those things were moving. There's too much movement in them. So by me having this up in the air at one time, it has loosened up the metal a little bit. They are sliding in better now. So this is it, number 7. So I got a laborer coming in, a helper, to help me stand these after lunch. But first of all, as I said, being a 30-foot, oh, I'm getting muzzled here, 30-foot, which is not 30 foot, it is 29 something. Trust me on that, it comes up about 4 to 6 inches short. And these are middle supports, and they should be, if it was 5 foot on center, should be 58 inches. And they're not. They're almost 7/8 off. So that was an indicator I should have picked up on, that this is not 5 foot on center. They're more like 58 inches on center. Yep. So what I did, I pre-drilled the angle iron, and I'm going to have to remark it and drill it again. Because it is not accurate at this point. As you can see, or you will see in a minute, flush there. The metal is cut at 30, well, about what, 4 inches? Maybe 5. Bear with me, don't get sick on me, guys. Moving you all over the place. 3.5 inches shy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a Sharpie. And I'm going to cut this because I do want it exactly the same. And I'm going to remark holes. You can see where I've already pre-drilled. Both angle irons, and I have the 3 flat iron, the 1/8 inch by inch by 30 foot. Drill those as well, and that'll keep everything up on top right. Okay, see you at the shop. Oh, okay. Turn it on. Oh, you already figured it out. Step ahead of me.
My bad.
All right, once you stand there, I'm going to kick this out.
Okay.
And we're just going to visually do it for now. I'll measure it later.
Okay.
Let's get it close.
Getting close, yeah, maybe a little bit right there in that bend. Maybe a little bit more on that one behind you.
We'll measure it, maybe string it. Don't forget, I got to put this on, will help.
Yeah.
And then when everything's perfect, I'll stake it.
Okay. And then maybe a little more behind you, because it's like a little bend like that. It's bending in the middle. That's looking a lot better, and then I guess one more push, like right on the third one.
Which way?
Third guy. So yep, that one. Right
Which
there.
way though? That way?
Yep.
I'm done for the day. That's it, guys. Let's take a quick look at this. I got the angle iron on, which you can see pretty well lines these up. So when I put the metal on, I want it nice and perfect. No waves, no in and out. So that worked out pretty good. I may have to brace a little push pull maybe, but we'll see what happens. Next I'll be putting on the strap on top. And then straps here. You know what, it reminds me of being on an airplane. Your exits are there. Your flotation devices are down there. So it's going along really good, really good. I think it's going to be a good finished product, and I'm going to wait until being Saturday. I'm going to wait till Monday, and we'll do some more. So, all right, see you then. Let's go for a walk. Look at that bubble. Huh? Now, if that was way off, I wouldn't have brought you guys over there and shown that to you. But that's without racking it around, so it turned out really good. Really happy with it. Let's go home. It was a long drive, wasn't it?